Hello, hi everyone, YouTube, Facebook, and everywhere else. So today we have the founder of Everest Backup with us. Hi Prabin, how you're doing? Hi Alberto, our co-host
Everyone, yeah.
Alberto is here as well because this is a
Hi.
Saturday. So I hope everyone knows what Everest Backup is. But before that, let me tell you just one liner that Everest Backup is a WordPress backup system which integrates with cloud services where you can keep your backups. You can either do it locally or you can put it on your Google Drive, EOP Cloud, or OneDrive, whichever it is you prefer. It's simple, easier to use. I know there will be a lot of questions against how it compares with WP Vivid and etc. But we'll look at it later on. But let's say hi to the audience. Hello, hi Victor and everyone else who are joining. If you cannot see the comment, I cannot see your comments. So in that case, you just need to go to where is my captions? Yeah. So just go to this URL, and then I will be able to see your face and who is asking what and everything else. So I hope everyone is doing great in this Saturday evening, or maybe for you Saturday morning or midday. So welcome to the stream. If you're on YouTube, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and it helps us small creators a lot to give you benefit of better products and better product interviews. So I have taken up so much time, sorry Prabin. So I'm going to give the microphone to Prabin so he can tell the story of Everest Backup and how it came to be and what is his thoughts behind it. Okay Prabin, you go ahead and tell us the story about this.
Hi. Thank you, Robin. Hi, everyone. Yeah, here I'm in Nepal, and it's Saturday night actually, around 8 p.m. So, everyone, and thank you for this uh, event. So, basically, I'm engineer. My background is engineer, and I'm eloquence and communication engineer. After I completed my engineering, I started doing in WordPress, right? But before that, I was involved in WordPress, I think in 2012, 13, right? While I was in my college. So from that time, I'm involved in this WordPress and everything. But if we come to officially, then in 2017, I started my company in WordPress, and then from there still today we are working on WordPress things. And this Everest Backup, the story behind the Everest Backup is that I had one client, and then his website was around more than 20 GB, and I have to move there. I'm audible, right?
Yes, of course. Yes, you're clear. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that my client website was 20 GB, and then I'm talking this around 5 years ago, right? So the main task was to move their website to another hosting, and at that time I searched so many plugins, and then among them I really like the one is all-in-one migrator. I have used that plugin actually. So I used that plugin, and then I backed up file, but there was so many issue, and then I was not able to complete the backup in one shot. Okay. So somehow I managed to back up that user website, but there was a big pain that I have to download in my local computer and again upload that to another server. You know, 20 GB file to download, and at that time there was no internet, nice and stable internet. So it took me around 2 days to migrate all those things. So from there, I planned that I have to find some solution where user can do this kind of backup migration in one shot, like just like a copy and paste, and that is the result. I put my everything here in this Everest Backup, and now I think we are able to just migrate this website just like a copy and paste. Hello.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, we are
we
all
hear you.
here. Yeah.
Yeah. I just I'm fully screen, so I think I'm alone
No, we
in
are all
this
here. We are all here.
event.
So we give you the stage,
Yeah.
so you can talk.
Okay. Okay. So that was the main pinpoint that hit my brain, that be a solution where we can migrate a website, specifically on WordPress website, just like a copy paste, right? Because I had so many problems, because I had, still I remember, I just kept the file in download and then I slept. When I wake up in the morning, there was a broken link. Download cannot
Hmm.
complete it.
Hmm.
You know, because due to the internet problem.
Yeah.
The same story goes when I was trying to upload the file, and at the time internet was so scary, like 128 kbps, 128,
Yes,
yeah,
I know
I think
this.
128, yeah, kbps, like that. So from there, there was somewhere in my brain that I need to solve this problem, because this actually a big problem for me. So I started, and before that, I have to find the team who can work in Everest, something like in backup, right? Backup and security. You all know that Nepal was well known for the WordPress theme. There was so many company in Nepal at that time, yeah, and then they were all making WordPress themes, and very few company were there who was involved in plugins, right? So there was one challenge problem, that I have to find the good developer, one team, and everyone, so that every backup could be complete, right? And then finally mm, I was able to manage all those things, and then now I can say, using this Everest backup, you can just move your website, just like a data, or just like a doing for example, you can just backup, put your this file on your Google Drive or on your AWS S3 bucket, or any online storage, remote storage, right? Everything. And then from there you can roll back in one click. You can migrate in one click, everything. There's so many flexibility. What I found, I put in here, but still I am open. If there will be any some better idea, I can implement on these things.
That's pretty good. Um, so
Yeah,
so I had the
Alberto,
same
go ahead.
issue.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So I had the same issue that you were talking about when I was trying to use WP Vivid, backing up a site where it was a huge site and it aired out on me after waiting so long and getting the stuff ready to download and stuff like that. So I know the pain that you guys had. And I'm sure Ruhani has too.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely, definitely,
Yeah.
yes.
The
So
thing
I
so
have seen, I am looking at quite a lot of comments that FB is removing comments. So guys, if you are having this problem, this is not under our control. This is FB is being notorious about this for the last 1 or 2 months. Please go to the YouTube and you won't have any problem at all. Um, yes, in the pre saying yes, I can see that your comments been removed, but we didn't remove the comments. Please understand that. Yeah, please go ahead, Alberto. Sorry, I disturbed you.
oh no, it's okay. But yeah, so I played with your plugin. I like that you offer a lot of settings in there to do the stuff, and it has a nice interface. Um, so hi everybody, I'm Alberto. I didn't really get introductions yet. Um, I deal with WordPress, IT stuff, tech related stuff, things to work smarter, not harder type philosophy. Trying to get a lot more done in a lot less time. Hope everyone's doing well today. Hope you guys are doing great. Um, and yeah, and he's the founder here that we have is very humble because what he's not mentioning too is with Nepal and everything like that, all the disaster that hit, he's taking a bunch of his proceeds and donating it to help the people that were affected in Nepal, which is really nice. Which is, and you don't see it anywhere. You don't see it on his website. You know, we were talking to him. He told us, we made some suggestions and stuff, but he's very humble and he cares a lot about the people, his users, their experience. He asked us for feedback. He really cares what people says. He looks at the comments on AppSumo and says how we can make this better. And we were just talking before the live too, and he was talking about shared hosting, how he can improve on that because people were having some issues with shared hosting. So his tool has a nice way to reduce the amount of data that's being gone through at one time to kind of help a lot of this. And he as well is coming up with some more updates that he was talking about to improve this even further. So I'll pass the mic back to.
All
Do you want
right.
to start to
Yeah.
show the?
So I think we go to the traditional format of show and tell, because there's nothing more interesting than show and tell. It really tells the story whether it fits your needs or not. So I think before that, I also want to highlight quickly but importantly that if you go to fyi.cool/ebg, so that's the giveaway page. So let me just quickly.
Is
Uh,
it EB or EBG?
EBG is the giveaway page. EB is the pricing
Ah,
page.
okay.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Sorry.
So let me just quickly go there so I can show them. I think my screen. I'm not sure my screen is.
You want me to share
Okay,
it?
still there, still here. So let me just.
Oh, there you go.
So there is still 4 days left. So this will be closing on the 14th of December, and whoever did the most of the actions, sharing and following the pricing page and our YouTube channel and etc. So there is a list of actions that you can do, and you can repeat them in a daily basis. So whoever in the top 6 will win the 6 LTD packages. The screen already informs you, but let me zoom it up so you can see it better. So 1x 10 sites license, and 2x 5 sites license, and 3x 2 sites license. So the number 1 in the leaderboard will get this, number 2 and 3 will get this, and 4 5 6 will get this. So that is how we are going to go. And also because I will call their name, those who are in the running currently, so I can see that who is actually present during the live show. So I can already see some of you already present, so that's good. Rest of it I will check later on. Yes, Mabel, same. It's been happening to me as well. When I type comment in somebody else's live stream, it gets deleted automatically. So I know why this is happening from FB side, because I don't want to go into that discussion because it's more political. So let me hide this. So that link, if you haven't seen that link, the link is this one. This is the giveaway link. I managed to make it shorter, as short as possible, that you can quickly type it on your mobile, quickly type it on your computers. So while we are at that, we are going to the next stage, which will be the show and tell, and Prabin will show the core functionality and what you can do, the basic things for Everest Backup. Prabin, please share your screen so I can pull it up over here.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Sure.
I also want to give Prabin a kudos that he is taking this effort, that from the sales of Everest Backup, they are donating into the victims of the earthquake. This is a very grand gesture, and thank you for this.
Yeah.
We don't see this in day-to-day life, which makes this makes a little bit difference on this side. Okay, I think Alberto, you can see his screen. My
Yep, yep.
screen is already hidden. Okay, so I will hide this for now, and what I will do, I kind of move the. Okay, yeah, I think this is better, a little bit bigger. Yes, Praveen, you can go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So my screen is visible, right?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
it's visible. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So basically, we can install the Everest Backup plugin, and this plugin is actually free version. If you have a small site, right? and then if your site is not big, then you don't have to pay really, because this is free version. And then free version will also work like a charm. You don't have to go for premium, but if you like and if you want to give some contribution, you can like to have a premium version. Okay, so so we have basically two menu. Here we can see, here is one Everest backup menu on the top. This is a quick navigation. So if you go here backup, you can see manual backup and schedule backup, right? Restore, upload, how do you want to restore, from upload file or available files, migration and cloning. Like this is a quick menu, this open. And here also we have a how we can start a manual backup. Okay, so this is the screen of manual backup, and in next tab you have a screen of a schedule backup. Okay, so from here you can schedule backup so that you don't have to uh, do it manually. And in this manual backup, here we have option for database include or exclude. So if you don't want to take the backup of your database, you just ignore it like that. Okay, so I will just take one full backup for now. And then here you can see location, where do this backup file sit. For now we have a local web server, and also we have a remote cloud. Okay, so if we install the add-on, so we have different we have planned for making almost all well-known remote cloud server add-on. So what we have thought that if we put all these integration in one file, that will make our plugin a bulky. Okay, and people also don't use every remote storage, right? So we have separated this as a add-on. So if you want to use a Google Drive, right, you can just go here in add-on, and here we have so many add-ons. So I just put this Google Drive, install and activate. Okay, so I have already installed and activated in this screen. So this is one WordPress website and this is another. Okay, so I will show how to migrate and everything also. So let me do for the backup, and then I can choose like a Google Drive or local web server. For now I am just doing in local web server, and then this is just the tag name, and this is optional field. So just let me do testing and then start backup. Okay, so this is the process. Everything will be handled automatically, you don't have to do anything. And if you want to see the screen what is happening, just click here, you can see. Otherwise by default it will be like this. Okay, now your backup has been completed. Okay, so what you want to do after complete, you want to download the file, you can download it file, okay, on your local, on your computer. Otherwise if you want to do migration, for example if you want to do want to migrate your site from this domain to another domain, you can do that. Just click this migration link. Okay, and this is the feature I was talking in this in the introduction, right? Just copy this migration key. Okay, and then this is the source site. This site you want to migrate, right? Just copy it and then go to the destination site. Where do you want to migrate? So I am here in destination site, and just go here migration cloning and then on this clone button and paste here. Okay, so I am just pasting the clone key, migration key of the destination site, and then just I am verifying it. Okay, so the system will verify this link is okay or not, and everything you can see here information, and then just click the clone. That's all. You don't have to do anything, no any find and replace and nothing. Well, you have to know, you don't have to do any manually. Okay, everything will be done. Okay, so your website is cloned and migrated. Okay, this is this simple. Everest Backup can handle your migration file. Okay, similarly if you go to this backup, I mean, once again let me show this backup and on a schedule, right? So I think on manual you can, this much is okay. If you have any problem in this manual backup, you can see the documentation YouTube video, and this YouTube video is just for this manual backup. Okay, you can see directly, you can go for the manual backup. Okay, and we have a roadmap and everything here. So on a schedule backup, if you go, you can enable it, and here we can set your cycle. How do you want to schedule, daily, weekly, or monthly? And there is so many other option in the pro plan. Okay, so right now I'm using a free version. Similarly, where to save this schedule backup file, and then if you want to enable the notification, so this notification will just email you once your schedule backup complete. It will just send you an email. That's all. Okay. If you want to change your email address, then there is a setting. From setting, you will just update your email address. By default, it will take your WordPress admin email address. You can do here from setting this. By default, this email will be emailed. Okay, and you can just change here. So, okay, like that. So let me come to this restore. So the most confusing part is here. You can see here this maximum upload size is 256 MB, right? So this maximum upload size is something that your hosting server imposed on this website, right? We don't have control over this, but we have a premium add-on. If you install our premium add-on, that will just make it unlimited upload size. Okay, let me show you that. If I want to install my premium add-on here, so if you don't need, you don't install add-on. That is the main concept. If you need, you can install it, right? So that's why we have made the different add-on. So let me install this and then install now. Okay, so here if I go again in this restore tab, okay, you can see unlimited, right? So we have just override the upload limit of your server actually. And here is one small option, but this option is so useful. So if you just click here and then upload your file here, it will upload your file and then automatically it will go to the next process, that is to uh, restore your site. So you don't have to do any manual action. Just upload your file and go and have a coffee, and that everything will be complete. Okay. If you want to see, or if you just want to upload and then save the file on your server, you can just remove this stick. Okay, here is information. So this is restore from the file that you have downloaded, but I think this is not more important. Everything will be on your cloud, so you can just go to here available files, and then you can see this file is available on my local web server. Okay, so if I want to get the file from cloud, I can just choose a Google Drive and then I will just filter. Okay, so these files are from my Google Drive, not my local. Okay, so you don't have to go to the Google Drive and manage these files. This will be managed automatically. If I want to delete, I can delete it. Okay, for example, if I want to delete this file, okay, so I can delete from this WordPress dashboard, but not from this tab, because we are on restore. You have to go to the history tab. Okay, if I go to the history tab and then if I select Google Drive, filter it, so I can see the same file, and here from here I can download, rollback, or remove. So I just click here remove, and this file will be removed from my Google Drive. You don't have to go to your Google Drive actually. Okay, you can see here. So how, let me, I just showed the migration process, right? So let me show you one more, another cool feature. Let's say I want to backup. Okay, uh, live site, and then if you want to delete the file from the server, you can just do that and backup now. Okay, so this time what will happen, the backup will complete and then backup will be automatically upload to your Google Drive. Okay, so most of the case, this is also one confusing state, but we are working to show the progress of the uploading file to Google Drive, because just now you can see backup is completed. Okay, backup is completed, but we are uploading your backup file to Google Drive in the background, so you can close this tab, nothing will. Okay, so still what is happening, your backup file is uploading to your Google Drive. And how we can confirm? For now, we have to go to this log. Okay, and just see here log. You can see here zip uploaded to Google Drive and deleting the file from the server, backup completed. So for now we have to depend on this log, but we are working some process that will soon be here, like your file is still uploading to the remote storage, like that we will show that process also, but we are working for that. So just now I have uploaded to Google Drive, right? And then this is destination site, right? This is the destination website. So if I go to this site, this is what source website, right? Just I cloned this reverse. Okay, don't go for this name. Just think this is different site. So my username will be the same of this site. Okay, so I have already one file on my Google Drive, right? If I want to restore from that file, I can restore this website. You don't have to worry about the domain name. This domain name will be auto replaced if there is any difference, because that is our main programming part, and we have already handled those things. So uh, I can just go here. Okay, on, let me go to Everest Backup setting cloud. Okay, I have to just go with the login to my Google Drive. Okay, this just one click login, you don't have to do. Okay, and then let me use my this. Okay, so right now I am connected to my Google Drive, and this is the different site, and this one is the different site. Okay, so if I go to here on history, and if I go here on Google Drive and then filter it, okay, I can see the same file. Okay, here you can see the live site, this was the site, right? And from here I can I can roll back it. So it's like you are taking your website in Google Drive. That means you are taking your website in your pen drive. That is the main thing. You can see, look, website completed, and then I can go to my site and everything will be okay. So before that, you don't have just one more thing I want to make you clear. After doing restore to setting or backup, restore anything, migration, permanent cloning link, okay, and save it. Although we have done this step programmatically, but in some server, I think this forget to save you. So I would have for one, okay, got shown you few backup and restore things. So let me go to other options. Okay, so in backup, there is a schedule backup and manual backup, right? I have already shown these things. I have also shown the restore. In restore, you can either upload your file or from available files, means from this server or any online storage. You can just fetch that file from here and then restore, rollback. Let me go to this migration and cloning tab. So this migration and cloning means from here you can just generate your, this is the backup file, right? From this backup file I can generate my migration key, the same that I have shown the previous. And And this clone tab is used for the destination site, right, where you can paste this migration key. Okay. Let me go to this history tab, history menu. So in this history menu, there will be all files that will be available. Remote storage uh, option, right, from remote storage cloud or anything. And here you can see you can download migration key. Just click here to generate the migration key, rollback, remove, and then size. Also tag. This tag means, so by looking this file name, you cannot say what you have included. For example, at the time of backup, you just want to back up your database, right? So on later after a few days, if you see this file name, you cannot say what is there, right? Database or media file only or theme file. So in that case, you just go and here you can just, if you hover here in this tag, you can see included. What is included? Database, plugin, theme, media, content, everything is included in this backup. Okay. And created date. So I think this information is okay. Okay, if you want to see what is excluded, just click there. Okay, this, so nothing is excluded means everything is included. Okay, you can, this is a toggle button, because some people have preference to see the included, and some people, because I just got one comment from the one user, I want to see the excluded file, that's why we added this feature. But this feature is, I think, no much important to us, but there are people who want to see excluded file. Okay, that's why we added this feature. So I have managed these things. So I can guarantee you. So there are so many. We can see the log backup plugin. Okay, this log is, this is human readable log. That human means, you can see here. Look, backup started. Everyone can understand, right? Creating a config file created, listing database table, like this. So this is a human readable log. We have maintained that because we want to give this plugin to a non-coder or non layman. Layman can use this plugin to manage their WordPress website, to take their website backup to their Google Drive or any other storage. Okay, so that is the main principle here. So this is a human readable log. Okay, so each backup will have one separate log here. If you want, you can delete or clear this log. Similarly, there is a setting menu. So this is a general setting, and we have a cloud setting, and we have a information of the server. Okay, so in general setting, you can see admin email address. Okay, this one is the default tag, included or excluded, the one I have just shown in the previously. If you do like that, by default excluded will be there. Okay, auto remove from. So right now this auto remove will only work for this server. Okay, so if I say 5, so all the backup file that is that have done before 5 days will be automatically delete. Okay, it will remove automatically. And this feature will, we are going to make for all other remote service, although we have already made for Google Drive. Yes, we have already integrated this feature in the Google Drive in the premium version. Okay, and if you want to exclude, for example, if you don't want to back up the zip file, so just do here zip. Okay, zip file will be not included in your backup file. You can just separate it by comma. For example, zip comma git, like that. Okay, so this file will be not included on your backup. So what kind of exclude, and you want, what kind of extension, this is basically extension. Okay, so you just put your extension and separate it by comma, that will be not included on your backup file. Okay, this is a general setting. Similarly, delete after restore, that this option is also a critical one. But what happened, currently this is a default feature, delete after restore. That means if I go to here restore option. Okay, upload file and then restore it. After restore, that uploaded file will be deleted. Okay, even in migration cloning, the same thing. After completing cloning and everything, the file will be automatically deleted. If you want to save that file, just go to the setting, okay, and just do no. That means delete after restoration, no. That means the file will not delete automatically after restoration, okay. By default value is yes. So logger speed, so this is some important settings for the shared hosting and someone whose hosting is not so, what can I say, not so powerful actually, yeah. Shared hosting speed,
His connection might have dropped, I think. It looks
Yeah,
like
it looks
it's,
like he's frozen.
yeah.
But yeah, that's that speed stuff that he's talking about right there.
Mm-hmm.
That helps reduce the load on the server.
Yes.
So
So
for shared hosting and stuff like that, it
while
makes
this
it
is
easier.
happening, so what I will do, I will hide his screen for the time being, and so once he's come back, then we'll pull him back. So meanwhile, I let me explain some of the things. So if you want to look for the add-ons, so right now they have add-ons for Google Drive, Light Upload, then Dropbox, OneDrive, pCloud, Amazon S3, and Backblaze. So I have seen somebody made a comment about FTP or SFTP, which is a great idea actually. It should have that, and I think you guys said the correct thing that FTP is still viable and still workable. So I also want to tell a story. So I use WPV with backup personally. I think Alberto also use it in many sites. We did before. Uh, so sorry, somebody comment. So yeah, Asif, you can join on YouTube. Yeah, I replied you just now. So I was saying that I use WPV on many sites. I believe many people does, but here is one thing that I have always stuck with WPV. So when I try to back up my main site, my main domain, which is my name.com, and I tried like 50 times. Out of 50 times, 50 times it failed because I'm on a in a better shared hosting. But
He's back. I'll put him on the stream.
is he back?
I think so. I heard it beep.
Yeah.
I guess we'll wait. Oh, there he is.
Okay, there you are. So I can see from my side that your connection is
so
unstable.
hello, am I audible now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
We got up to the point where you were showing on
So
shared
right.
hosting and you were talking about throttling the speed.
Okay, let me go. I was on setting page, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this logger speed is just adjustment so that it will just lower your server load. So after this logger speed, let me go to this cloud option. Here, this cloud option, this is the option where you can see the your connected remote cloud add-ons. Okay. Currently, I have this Google Drive. Okay. If I will add another add-on, then just that will be just below this. Okay. So this space is for the cloud add-on and everything. Okay. If I go to information tab, this my information tab is visible or not? It's visible, right? Hello.
Yeah. Yes, it's visible.
Okay. So this log you can see here in this information tab, you have this information, and this all information is related to your web hosting. Okay, what kind of RAM allocation you have, what is your space, memory limit, and all those things. One very special link here we have added recently is the activity log. Okay, So this is the activity log, and this log is for developer and for more developer point of view. Okay, I have shown this log. This log is for normal user, and we call this log as human readable log. But we are going to make this log as a developer friendly log. Okay, so if I click this log, I can see quite bit information, and this is not a human readable actually. Okay, so for human readable we have this log, and for developer we have this log. Okay, so let me go to this add-on tab. So we have a different kind of add-on, and also we have a filter. From here you can just filter it. If you want Everest Backup Pro, you just filter it. Okay, so you can see only Everest Backup Pro is here. If you want to filter with the upload limit, you can see we have a few upload limits. Okay, if you want to filter with the cloud, you can just click this cloud, and then you can see we have this much cloud integration so far, and this will be going to in this number will be increased in the future. So right now I am connected with the Google Drive. Okay, also we have a Amazon S3 bucket, Google Drive, Dropbox, pCloud, OneDrive, Backblaze, and this. Okay, currently also we are working to provide you the add-on like SFTP, and FTP. Okay, we are working on that. So once we add new add-on, remote storage add-on, that add-on will be listed here. Okay, here is a license information. So if you have a premium, you have to enter your license here, and this license is important. Why important? Because if you enter this your license here and activate it, this license will help you to get the automatic updates. Okay, because this is the license point is only one point from where we can push update to your website directly. Okay, not push actually, you have to update it manually, but you will get the notification that update is available like that. So if you don't activate that license, you will not get the update. Okay, that is the main point. So let me install one Everest Backup Pro, and then show you some more features we have on Everest Backup Pro. Okay, and I think that will be our last presentation.
By the way, we are still here. We just gave him the platform to talk about it. So, we minimize the distraction.
Okay, we have already Everest Backup. I was not just activated. Okay. Okay, now if you go to this settings, after activating that, you can see there are few more settings like server compatibility mode. So this server compatibility mode is that if you have a share, again for the share hosting, this all settings are for the share hosting. Okay, what this server compatibility mode will do that, there is some limit on input output ratio. Okay, on your share hosting. So if you have problem on that, just enable this. Okay, and also this you have to address these things for input output ratio maximum, that maximum point, I think. Yeah, also we have a feature like exclude thumbnails. So if you enable these features, your thumbnail images from your media file will be excluded, and that will decrease your backup size. And later on, once you restore it, you can run a simple plugin you can find free that is called uh, regenerate thumbnails, right? So you can use that plugin to regenerate your thumbnail, and then everything will be okay. So let me go to this backup tab. You can see here one more tab is added, that is automatic backup. Okay, so this is a premium feature. Before WordPress can before WordPress core update, that means if I enable this option and save it, so before WordPress core update, our this backup file will run, backup will run, and then backup it, and then only your WordPress update will run. Okay, so this is for the safe side. If you updated WordPress and your site gone like a crazy, then you have a backup and just roll back. That's all. Okay, this main feature is that. So what will backup on this case? Will backup only database, because when when we do a core WordPress backup, the main thing we need to preserve is the database, because the file you can find in internet, right? But you cannot find your database, so we have just backup this database. Before plugin updates, also we are doing database and plugin file. These two will be backed up. Okay, so these are just for temporary case in my point of view, because if you update your plugin and everything is okay, that's okay, no problem. If you updated any plugin and you find there's some issue, just for the rollback or for the safe side, you can use this file to roll back to the previous stage. Okay, before theme updates, before plugin updates, and before WordPress core updates. Also we have one more feature, that is before I think if you have WooCommerce plugin. Right now I don't have a WooCommerce plugin here. If you have a WooCommerce plugin, there will be another option that is called before any sales, okay, or after sales. So in WooCommerce, your one order has been completed, and then we'll take one backup of database. Okay, like that. So these are the plugins. These are the settings of Everest Backup, right? And still we are working to make it more and more and more better, right? Yeah, Robin, I think I have to hand over this mic on you.
Okay, so we are back. So I will hide the screen for now. So you guys have taken a look into the backend of how simple and easy it is to use the Everest Backup. So some of the key things that I will highlight, that all the add-ons are separated. Means if you don't need pCloud, you do not have to install the entire library. There is no need. So you can have the vanilla version
Yeah,
of Everest Backup, and then you can do your backup job either with Google Drive or pCloud or whichever it is. So you only install the one that you need. You don't need to install all of them. So having said that, there are some questions from the audience. I know Facebook is being in the pain at the back, and having said that, you guys can always go to the YouTube live video and comment, and there will be no disturbance over there. I can guarantee that. And so I wanted to highlight this pro version, especially the automatic backup. So I have seen this. One of my site is running WooCommerce, so it says that after probably after sales, it will do a backup. And for WordPress core updates,
right.
so sometimes what happens that when you update WordPress cores, few of the plugins will break. This is very normal, because this is one of the key things that push people away from WordPress. Um, I think Alberto will agree, because sometimes what happens that when WordPress updated from version 5.6 to 6.1 or something, like a rapid big update, and it can break few of the elements of the site. So these are critical areas that you need to get covered, because for some sites I use automatic update, including major version updates. So in those cases, this can come in very handy, that before it does the core update, it kept a database backup. So just in case your plugin started to fail, you get so many 404 or white screen of death and whatnot, you can just restore it back.
Yeah,
So
and I think I think the WooCommerce stuff is very critical too, because if people are buying stuff from your site, you don't want to miss that. You don't want to have angry customers coming back to you saying, I bought this. And you're
Yeah.
like, well, I don't see it. I don't have it here. But you restored a backup. So now how do you get all that data back?
Yeah.
You'd have to look at emails and see and a lot of other stuff. So I think there's a lot of important stuff.
So
And,
I will
and I
start
know
with
some.
uh,
Mhm.
we will start with the Q&A. So Praveen, you can read the question on screen.
Yeah, are there any significant difference from Swiftcraft? Actually, sorry to say, but I have not used Swiftcraft so far, so it's quite difficult for me to differentiate because I don't have any idea about Swiftcraft. I
Okay,
have
so
idea about Draft Plus, all in one, and like that.
yeah, so the update plus is coming up, but before that, this one.
So based on what he said about using the free version, what would you say counts as a simple website? Is it counted in terms of daily, monthly traffic, files, etc.?
Actually, I can help
I
you
think
with this
it's
one.
I think it's limited to the server space, right? The data that you were saying, the 250.
Actually, it can be like a
Yeah,
five page.
can we explain?
Yeah, yeah, I think Alberto
Can
also
we
have,
explain?
have some use cases because remember the website Alberto, the hip hop star you showed
Uh-huh.
me. So what was his website name? Sorry, I forgot.
Um, there was two of them. I think Tim Spinning was the one that was having some issues that we're looking at.
Yeah. So, for example, Team Spin Inside, I can see that there is 5 pages, but there are some interactive elements, right? Even have WooCommerce integration, even though it's a small site. Um, there are 5 independent
Okay, I got it.
pages.
I
No.
got it.
Yeah. So
I think I have to. Yeah, can I? Can I?
yes, yes, please go
Yeah.
ahead. Yes, of course.
Yeah. So basically, what I mean that a simple website means if you have a small website, small in the sense the file size. Okay. So you backed up with the Everest backup, and then the total size is less than 1 GB.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
or
Yeah,
or
makes
less
sense.
than a 600 MB, yeah, less than a
Mhm.
200 MB. That is a small site. That what I was mean that is a small site for us. But uh, do you want to know from my perspective what I think?
Yes, of course.
Sure.
Please.
What I Yeah, what I think is, if you are making money from your website, please purchase it. If you
Yes.
are still a newbies, you are trying something, you are a new, your website is new, and you are not making money from your website, please do not purchase it. That is
Um,
the sense from my side. Okay, so it's on you how you will take. That is the main thing. Okay, so if you are making the money from your website, you have to think with the premium version, because you are paying us very little money, and that little money is from different users. For us is the source of inspiration from where we are working right day and night, and we are trying to make your life, your website, easy and flexible. That is the main thing. Okay. Yeah.
okay. So the next question is, what is the maximum backup file size? So this one I have the, I'm not saying is expertise, but from my knowledge, what I can see, this is actually depending on the hosting and the size of their your hosting size, and also PHP limitations means if there are certain things limited by the PHP means some PHP they have limited that the maximum upload size or download size is this much. I don't think it's download size, it's upload size. So I think you can answer
Yeah.
this. Yeah, the maximum size.
Yeah, maximum backup file size. So from our backup plugin, Everest Backup plugins, we do not have any maximum backup size limitation, right? Because we are the backup plugins, and we can back up any number of or any limit of website. But it is your hosting company that will have a limit. For example, recently we have found one two users who have complaining that backup is not handling and not happening very well. Okay, so what we have found that their hosting company have limitation on the PHP maximum PHP execution limit. Okay, and then also there is a limit of uh, JavaScript JS file, and then there on limitation on the time basis, and there are so many types of limitation that your web hosting is imposed on your hosting, right? So if you have a cloud hosting, or if you have a VPS and you are managing on your own, then Everest Backup can handle, I think, big amount of big size of website, right? Yeah, there is no any maximum or minimum backup size actually.
So I think, yeah, this one you have already shown that, yeah, this one can do the full migration, so you don't need another migration tool
Yeah,
for this. So Nero
right.
asked that, will it impact uploading speed? I'm not sure whether uh, in which sense, but
No.
uploading speed
So,
should not
I
impact.
think,
Yeah.
yeah, Robin. I think uploading impact will be not. It will not impact uploading speed. Okay, because what we are doing. Let me explain. Okay, after adding our unlimited add-ons, you get unlimited upload, right? And I think there is some kind of confusion. Okay, so let me clear that. So still your hosting have, let me say that your hosting have maximum upload limit is 240 MB. Okay, after
Mhm.
installing our plugin, you can see there is unlimited. What do you mean by that? That means that we will break down your upload file into a small chunk. Okay, and at a time that chunk will be uploaded again, another chunk will be uploaded, another chunk will be uploaded. So if we have a 1 GB file, we will break that 1 GB file into a small chunk so that your upload limit will not hit, and then you will not get in trouble in uploading file.
Yeah.
That is the main point. Okay, so there will be no any impact.
Okay. So the next one is, sorry, the next. Can you guys hear me clearly?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So
But
the
Yes, yes.
next one is,
but the unlimited file storage, that's only for pro version, correct? That's not
yes.
available for the free version.
Yes, the free version is for 200. Sorry, the free version according to the web hosting
The
upload
site.
limitation. Yeah.
Yeah, that is for pro. Yes.
So Asif asking, is data restoration really 100%? I think this is a common sense. So because
Yes.
it's zipped file, or in essence compressed file, the entire folder structure. So yes, it should come back exactly as it is. But Prabin can answer this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 100%. But what happens sometimes that, let me say an example. Okay, you have done backed up your website, and that website is running on PHP 7.4 version. Okay, now you have installed a WordPress, new WordPress, and your website is on 8.21. Okay,
Mhm.
8.1 PHP version. Okay, and you have restored your uh, old website or your source website to a new destination, and there's a difference between a PHP version, right?
Mhm.
So there might be a cases that after restoration you see that, oh my god, my website is that. But you have to keep in mind and just go to your hosting and then step down your PHP version, and that's all. There will be no any problem. Okay,
Mhm.
yeah, 100% restoration rate, 100%.
So I have actually the same question as him from DS, that will you be adding FTP and SFTP? Because even though it's
Yes,
a old technology, it is still a trusted technology. And
right. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. We have planned to merge the three things in one add-on. Okay,
Okay.
FFT, SFTP, SFTP, FTP, and
The sound broken.
there is SHS something like this. SHS CSP
Uh,
something.
yes.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we
Now
can
I
hear
can
you.
hear
So
you.
we
Yep.
yeah we are going to add this add-on FTP, SFTP, and SCP. Right?
SCP.
These
Yes.
three feature will be on one single. Yeah, these three
Okay.
feature will be on one single add-on, and these are coming. Okay.
Do you have any ETAs on that yet?
I mean, when it might come out?
Actually, uh, it will take time, maybe less than 3 or 4 months, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
So HM asking, how can you differentiate Everest from Updraft? So you can answer this one.
Yeah, yeah. Updraft is my grandfather actually. Everest Backup grandfather is Updraft because
Yeah.
if you see, I think it's quite too early to compare between Updraft and Everest Backup because Updraft is so old plugin, right? I think it started in from 2015 or 14, something like that, and
Hmm.
so they have such kind of old history, and we are right now we are emerging, and just we have less than 2 years, right? So, what can I see that say that in terms of Eden, updraft seems have more errand than us, but we are also on the same pace. Okay, we are going to make all essential errands in the future. Okay, so in terms of technology, in terms of how they are handling the backup and how we are handling the backup, right? So we are handling the backup on different approach, right? On different modern technology and tools, so that our code is lighter, right? And we are quite faster, right, in terms of updraft, and we are optimized version, you can say. But again, in terms of add-ons, if you say features, you can say, yeah, Everest Backup will compete that those features also, but in the future, right? Not now.
So Asif, I have a critical question, not critical, but complex question. Is it possible to back up different types of data separately, like customer data in one place, core files on the second, blogs on the third, orders on the fourth, and so on? Like segmented backup, I guess.
Okay. So I think we have WordPress plugin, right? And in WordPress, we have separated a media folder at one place, right? Database, theme, plugins, and then
Mm-hmm.
others. So I think we don't have this kind of separation actually. Yeah.
So what they could separate and what you could do is create different routines to do the database, the plugins and stuff, but not in the sense of in the media, but not in the sense of this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
something
In
that
the
you
sense
think
of
about
that
doing
way, you
in the
can do that.
future? But is this something that you might do in the future?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Also, we are going to do one more thing in the future. Let me say that we are going to separate the task. Right now, you can schedule one task at a time, right? So in future, there will be like you can schedule two tasks. For example, one just do a database backup twice a day. Okay, there will be another task, do a theme plugin and other files once a week, like that. Okay, so we are
Okay.
going to add more few tasks on the schedule backup in the future.
Okay, so Jingu asked, I don't have FTP. Are there additional plans? So you can go to the website, look at the add-ons, and see which one you can pick. So you can either have OneDrive, you can have pCloud, then you
Google Drive,
have
Google
Google
Drive.
Blaze and
Drive,
OneDrive.
um, AWS S3, or Backblaze. I use Backblaze. Backblaze is a very, these guys been around for a very long time, and they are
Mhm.
rock solid. I use them for
Yeah,
large backups. And they are very cheap.
yeah.
So
That's
this,
the reason we have made this error.
yeah. So I think beside this, I think I have some small suggestions that for Prabin. So for example,
Yeah,
I noticed that
sure.
on the interface, it's just minor, very minor things. Don't take it as a complaint. It's more on a feedback. So when you are on the restore tab, you use the word rollback for developers. Like, I mean, we have been in the tech space for a very long time. Rollback is very understandable for us,
Mhm.
but the person who is
Yeah.
not dealing with rollback in their day-to-day life, they might not understand it. So I can suggest, you don't have to do it, but I can suggest that you can name it restore. Rather than calling it rollback, you can call it restore this version, like a specific version. So that is
Mm,
one thing that catch my mind. And few people also ask me
right,
that,
right.
what is the difference between restore and rollback? So then I explained it's basically the same thing, but it's a technical term. So restore is much more easier to
Mm,
understand for day-to-day people. So that is one of my
yeah,
suggestion. And yeah, and other than that when I okay, so one of the great things that I have seen when I was telling a story to the community that to the audience that what happened with WP Vivid, and then I couldn't back up my main website for last 3 years using WP Vivid. Of course, if I use the server based or FTP based backup, that will work, but WP Vivid never worked. So what I
mhm,
did, I bought the Everest and put it in, and the first thing I did is to try a local backup, which never worked with WPVB for some reason. I tried to troubleshoot it; it never solved.
yeah,
So with Everest backup, it took a long while because I moved the slider to make it slower. Remember the
yeah,
slider that it processed slower,
yeah.
but it worked.
Logger speed.
Yes, so it worked slower, but it worked.
Mm,
It did the backup. I downloaded the backup, and the backup size was
yeah,
roughly around 3 GB. My actual site is about 9
mhm,
GB. So it worked for a big site for on a shared hosting. So that is one thing to think about.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
yeah. You were right
Alberto, I
because
think you got few points also.
yeah.
Yeah.
Please, Alberto, please.
Yeah. Go ahead.
oh, sure. So I know WP Vivid has a white label option. Are you gonna bring in a white label option for Everest?
Mm, I
Yes,
actually
yes. We have planned.
Okay.
there is a good
Um,
one. Yeah. I
Yeah,
forgot about it. Actually, Alberto remembered this, but I completely forgot about this.
yeah. I like the way that the program is laid out because it kind of looks like in a way when you back up when each plugin's being backed up and all that stuff, it reminds me a lot of WP Reset. And
Mm,
WP Reset lately has been giving me issues. And WP Vivid is a good backup, but it's like once you're burned, and especially with something serious as a backup, then you're very hesitant to use it. I know there's a lot more updates, but it was a real critical site for me. And when I went to restore it, I thought everything was okay, but it was a WooCommerce store. I had a bunch of issues with transactions, um, errors, and things like that that I had
mm,
to look at.
mm,
And then the first experience I had with Ruhani mentioned is it wouldn't even back up the site.
yeah.
I then researched it and found that there's a special way to back
yeah,
it up for shared hosting. And then after doing all that, I thought I was good, and then I restored it and had other issues. But it's a good plugin. It's improved since then.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like this one. It's clean. It there's little things like Rouhani mentioned. Maybe explain Logger a little bit better,
Mm,
so people understand. Just
mm,
someone that hasn't watched this video.
yeah.
Oh, this is when I have shared hosting. This is to reduce the impact. Um, but yeah, and I liked how you have the add-ons and different things, and how you're thinking about adding more to it. Are you going to create a tool if we wanted to take the Everest backup and extract it to get to the actual
yeah.
files?
That's a good question. That's a very good
Yeah, I
question.
can I
Yeah.
can see. Yeah, I have seen this feature request on our roadmap, and definitely we have planned for that. Yeah, we'll make a
Perfect.
tool that will just give user the flexibility to either download in zip format or can look what the file is inside, right? The
Yeah,
navigation version of that. So currently we don't have the feature that will just navigate inside the zip, right? What is there?
yeah,
And for example, what we have planned that I have a full website backup, right? Zip, and I want to back up just one image from that, okay, or
Yeah.
one database table from that, right? So currently we have to restore entire site. We know that is for currently we have only that option, but in future we are going to add that people will just select one particular file and restore, right? That will be the added one. And
That'd be
also
awesome.
we will make a tool to, yeah.
Yeah, because I was discussing it with Alberto as well. So imagine, right? So let's say on my website I lost year 2011 2011's folder. For some reason I accidentally deleted it and something. Uh, Now I want to take out that particular folder from the Everest backup. I can't do it. I have to restore the 8 GB, sorry, 3 GB plus file,
Yeah,
and it will take a long while because it's a live site, and then it might break something
yeah,
else.
we have
So
understood that.
yeah, so this is something.
Yeah, and currently also very soon, sorry to interrupt, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
but
go ahead.
very soon also we are going to release one nice, yeah, we are very soon we are going to release one feature called staging, right? That
Uh-huh.
staging will be powered by our own cloud, okay? So
Nice.
from your backup file, you just click a button and your entire restored version of a staging site will be there on our cloud, so that you can do some
Okay.
things and everything. That
Yeah,
will be
it makes
very soon.
sense. Definitely makes sense. Yeah.
Now the staging piece, because hosting and all that stuff costs money to be able to do all that stuff. Is that going to be a
Yeah,
paid
that is.
add-on or
Still, we have not discussed on that model, but that should be like sustainable for us and for user also. That is the main thing.
okay? I mean, I think with certain limits,
Yeah, because
it'd be great, but then I think you should charge if
yeah,
people want extra limits.
Yeah.
And that's a
yeah.
good way for.
For now, what for now what in my mind is that each user will get one staging site free, right? And for
Mhm.
maybe for 10 days like that. Once that
So
limit cross,
Asif has
and
actually
then
asked the
we have
question: the
to.
staging will be part of the LTD or not? Means your current lifetime deal.
Yeah, just.
The staging feature.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
yes, that will be a part of lifetime deal, but there will be like that one staging, right? One staging, and that might be an option for like 7 days or 10 days or might be 30 days, right?
Mhm.
So because that will be a part of LTD, but you have to understand that that will cost money for us, right?
Mhm.
So what we can offer, or what will be the affordable we can do, definitely we'll do that, but beyond that we have to think. And then so there will be lifetime deal offer, but not the full fledged, okay? Not like you can create as much as staging you like, or as long as you can put your staging, that there will be some kind of limitation, but not but you will get the in LTD, okay?
All right. Great.
How does the licensing work with migration? So when you're migrating sites, so if I
Mhm.
only need it for um, yeah, basically just to migrate the site,
Yeah.
does the new site take ownership and then the other site gets removed, or
So I
So
think
by
we have a
default,
valid question. Yeah.
after once you do migration, yeah. So yeah, please. So what will happen? Let's say you have a site A and you are going to migrate on site B. Okay. So after doing migration, site B licensing will you have to re-enter the licensing on the site B. Okay, got it.
Okay. So
Everything will be migrated, but yeah, please.
yeah. So for example, domain A, domain1.com and domain2.com, right? So they have individual license attached to it. So let's say somebody bought one site license. In that case, how they are going to do the migration? I think that is a
Yeah,
valid
they can do
question. Yeah.
migration. Yeah, they can do the migration without any problem, okay? After doing migration, they just have to go to our dashboard, okay, deactivate the previous license and use the same license to the new migrated domain.
Yeah. Jimu also highlighted a question. Alberto can bring this up. To compete with other companies, I think you need to look at it how the lifetime pricing is done. for the number of sites. So I'll give you an example that if you look at right out of the bat, we are not comparing features, but if you look at WPPV, they have been in the market for a while. I think their unlimited is
Mhm.
uh, what is
It keeps
their unlimited
changing. It keeps changing
399,
because of all these deals.
right? 399 for
Keep
unlimited.
changing, right? Alberto
Yeah,
is right, right.
yeah. I don't have the
So
tab
there,
open
what?
because yeah. But what I'm saying
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
don't have to do
Actually,
unlimited, but
yeah.
what you can do to be competitive in the space because you're new, right? You just entered the space. So what you
Mhm,
need to do is to capture more people and get them inside your ecosystem so they get comfortable with
mhm,
it. They give you proper feedback that okay, this is not working, this is working, etc. etc. So to do that, if you give, for example, if you give like a price for 2 sites $99 or 5 sites $99, um, doesn't really give that vibe, like that I'm spending that much of money. So what will be for 50 sites, or what will be for 100 sites, or 300 sites, or 500 sites?
mhm,
So this is why Alberto's question is very important. You know why? Because the moment you have agency, you need to think that people need to do business. Means I'm buying this lifetime deal because I want to do business, means I want to sell it to my
mhm.
clients. To do that, you
Right.
need to have a side package like 100, 500,000, something like that. You don't have to take my word for it, but what I'm saying that there need to be bigger numbers. What that will happen that if you have white labeling, like what Alberto said, that means this will be bought by the agencies. So agency will sell individual
Mhm,
like 5 sites to this guy. They're one client. Then client number two, they provide another 5 sites. So they need to have a bigger number and white labeling system. So I think with that you can even ask more money, I believe. So that is the point Jingu is coming from. And
And just so you guys know, there's the AppSumo pricing that a lot of you might have seen, and then
yeah,
there's the pricing on his website. So on his website, he actually has the unlimited package, so you can get unlimited
yeah,
sites.
can you show this? Share your screen, Alberto.
My screen?
uh,
Yeah, yeah.
Or
The
Prabin,
pricing,
can
the
you share your
website.
screen?
Yeah.
yeah, I
Mine
can
is,
show my screen also.
yeah, yeah, go ahead. I mean,
So my screen is visible, right?
yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So if you go here in pricing, right? So currently in our website, this is a yearly, not lifetime, okay? But we have a special deal, okay?
Mm,
So what is the special deal? Actually, I'm just revealing here, okay? So we are currently planning to give a special deal, and then this is a very special deal for this. Actually, if you go here, you can get the lifetime, okay? The biggest discount like this. So $150 for 100 website, and this is the
mm-hmm,
lifetime payment, okay, one time payment. Similarly, agency plan 229, and this is for unlimited website license, okay. Here you can see white label, we are working on this white label, and this will be available in the future, right,
mm-hmm.
automatically. Yeah, currently this is the lifetime ltd deal we have, and this is not live yet, but because you cannot get this link from our website, and this is the direct link. Just go to everestbackup.com/special dash deal.
Okay, so
And
sorry,
also, and
yeah,
also, he doesn't mention this on here, but like we said in the beginning of the live, I'm not sure if people that joined afterwards. A portion of these
Yeah,
sales goes to help
yeah.
out the people in Nepal.
Yes, some portion of this purchase will be going to help the people in Nepal who have recently suffered with the earthquake and other problem.
And Nepal's a beautiful place. Prabin showed us pictures and stuff of some of the places he was with his family. It was
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. At that time, that was my anniversary day actually, and then we had visited one of the coolest place. Yeah,
Yeah, it was beautiful.
yeah. Nepal is a mountain country and beautiful country, and world's what called tallest Everest, Mount Everest is here in Nepal, right?
Hmm.
We are mountainous, beautiful mountain country.
Yeah. So before we finish the stream, so as you can see in the screen, the agency plan is actually coming with a white label in the future, and it has unlimited websites license. So I think if you follow my link, the link that is showing on the bottom of the screen, that fyi.cool/eb, it will bring you there, and you can get this while it is available, because I don't think this price will be there for a long time. So don't miss
For
this
a long time,
chance.
right?
Yeah, right. How long you're keep planning to keep this deal?
This will be like around a week, or yeah, around a week.
Okay, so Asif
Well,
said,
probably the end of the year, right? Because this says Christmas sale.
yeah,
You're probably gonna keep it through Christmas.
Yeah,
yeah. So
yeah, up to Christmas. Yeah, it will be up to Christmas.
Yeah.
so Asif is saying unlimited sites plan available on AppSumo as well with much less price. Is there any difference between these and AppSumo Ltd accounts? So yeah,
We don't have unlimited site plan
Now
on
in
the
AppSumo,
maximum I
yeah,
AppSumo.
think is 50.
AppSumo is 50.
The maximum license is 50.
Yeah. So don't miss this out, guys. And yeah. So thank you everyone for attending. I know we have already crossed the 1 hour mark and 1 hour 20 minutes. And thank you so much, Prabin, to show the what is going on and how easy it is and how fantastic it is to use Everest Backup. And having said that, also you
Yeah,
guys should remember that Everest Backup also giving back to the victims of the disaster. So that is just one part of it. And thank you, Alberto, for making the time. And you have very solid questions that agency things and everything, and we can see this is
Yeah.
coming. So hopefully this was a helpful session. If you liked it, and just give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell, and all those blah blah blah. It helps us because I'm still a very small creator, but we are trying to provide
yeah,
value with quality rather than quantity. So I believe this product is a quality product, and it just in its inception, and it has a solid future ahead of it. And there can be many other things that can be implemented together with this. So um, thank you, everyone. Uh,
Yeah.
Prabin, you want
So I just
to?
wanna.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. I just wanted
yeah,
to say, normally I use WPL import to take a site and copy it over after I'm done designing it on the staging site. And I had an issue with one site, and it was frustrating because it always works. And then I installed the backup program. That one didn't work. I installed Everest, and that one worked. And I was like, oh. So the only two backups that I was able to get to work on that site was Jet Backup and Everest for some strange reason. Um, but I was happy to see that this one worked when a bunch of the other ones didn't work. So I look forward to using this tool a lot more. Um, and it looks pretty to use. It's easy to look at, a lot of features and soon a lot more upgrades like the FTP and stuff that's coming through.
all right. Sorry, I
I think
clicked
he got
something wrongly.
disconnected.
Yeah, I think he got disconnected again.
Yeah.
So
But thank you guys for joining.
yeah.
Make sure you guys check out the product. Ruhani, do you want to show them the giveaway link real
Oh yeah,
quick
yeah,
on your
yeah.
stream?
Just
Just
one
so that
second. I need to reshare this. I think it went off.
some of you guys came on afterwards in the beginning of the live, we showed how we're gonna do this, especially because a lot of people commented that their Facebook comments were getting deleted.
Yeah.
So we have a new way for this one, and
So,
the
sorry,
link is
the link is
the.
EBG. Where is it?
I could do it. You can go ahead and talk
Okay.
about it.
All right. All right. So, guys, don't forget to enter the giveaway. So the top people on the leaderboard. Another 4 days left exactly. You can see 4 days, 31 minutes, 50 seconds. So don't forget to get in. And yeah. Any more comments on the live chat? Let me check.
Thank you guys. Make sure you guys also go to our YouTube. I know we mentioned this in the beginning, but make sure to like and subscribe, comment on it, give us feedback, let us know how we can improve and make this better for you guys.
Yes.
You guys can reach out if you guys are founders and want us to look at your product, reach out as well. We could take a look. We got a bunch lined up that we're discussing.
Yes.
Um,
So we might also take a bit of time off, like maybe until the end of this year, because the holiday season is coming and all those things. But we will try to make our best within that. Oh my God! Look at that! Hi. Hi. How are you? Oh, look at this. So you guys, what you guys are planning going out?
no, I'm working. We have inventory in the office, so I'm supporting it remotely. So if they have any issues,
Okay.
I created a custom program for that. So in case they have any issues, so far no issues, everything's good, and we've used it for a while. But every now and
Nice.
then things pop up.
So Larry asked a question. So this will be the last question I want to follow up. The Everest differential restore, where it only restored the delta rather than the whole site as live WooCommerce site, still has new data coming in continually. I don't think they have it yet because I restored it in one of my WooCommerce and I didn't notice any differential backup. But this is a very good feedback because Prabin really need to see this as well. So I think he got
Yeah.
disconnected. And where did your daughter go?
Oh,
ran
she just
away.
went over here to draw.
Okay. All right. Okay. So thank you guys. I've taken up so much time during the weekend. Hopefully you guys
Thank you.
go and have a great weekend wherever you are or the great evening. Have a good day too, Alberto.
You too. Thank you. Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye, guys.
Take care.
See you in the next one. Yeah. Where is she? I want to say bye.
She's drawing on the desk over here.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Bye bye, guys.